Hey YouTube. So I'm out here in my little 50 square foot raised bed, and our average last frost date has passed. It's come and gone. This is March 21st, 20th or 21st. I believe it's 21st. And our average last frost date is around March 12th. Now, I remember as early as maybe 3 years ago, um, we did get a pretty. It was actually a freeze. We got down to about 30 degrees on April 9th. And, it killed some of my tomatoes down to the ground, but they came back and, I got a decent crop. But what I'm going to do today is, and I've already started, I had a cabbage right over there that I cut out just a little while ago. And I had another one over there. It was a Savoy cabbage. They were really pathetic. It's because I didn't get them in ground in time. I needed to have got those in ground probably midsummer to have got some really good sized heads. But I didn't. I got them in ground probably around September, so they didn't really have much time to get going before um, before they started to head up. So I'm just gonna cut out these others. These are just some purple cabbages, and yeah, I'll still eat what's left. What I do get, but those are about baseball-sized cabbages right there. That's not, you know, it would take too long to get a big enough head to make that any more worth my while. I've got three more of them. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these out, uh, amend this bed, and then go ahead and start getting some tomatoes in the ground. It's just that time of year. I am a bit of a gambling man, so, and I've also got some protection. So, some 6 mil painter's plastic over these hoops. When I came out here, we had all that snow on the ground. It was downright toasty in here, and that's how all these, all this cilantro and the carrots and my spinach all did just fine through, negative 2 degrees or whatever. I doubt it got down quite as far as negative 2 degrees. I am up on a hill, slopes, into a creek back that way. So, I really doubt that it got quite down to that negative 2 degrees that everybody else is saying they got. Um, but nonetheless, it was really cold out here and it was really toasty in here. So if we do get a mild frost, or if we've got a frost forecast, I'll get out here and just use these clamps to clamp the painter's plastic to these hoops, and basically just keep the wind off, and my tomatoes will be fine. Tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, I can get them all in here. I've got a lot of stuff planted in this bed where I've just come in and plopped a couple of seeds down. I've got some, I'm gonna say those are beets probably. Got a few weeds in here that I need to pull out. Nothing too serious. I'll do that off camera. It's really not a big deal. But yeah, now I'll have some space to get my tomatoes in, and eventually I'll come in and put my livestock panels and arch those over to the other side. Let those peas grow up that. But I really got to wait until I see if we're gonna get that late frost, because that painter's plastic won't make it over those big those big cattle panels, but it'll do just fine over these. I think these are 10-foot PVC pipes. So the peas aren't gonna have anything to grow on for another couple of weeks, but I do want to go ahead and get my tomatoes established. If it gets too hot, tomatoes are not gonna set fruit, so I want to get them established, get them flowering, get them setting fruit, so that way they'll ripen tomatoes into the heat. It can be 110 degrees. They will continue to grow the fruit and ripen it, but they're not gonna set any more flowers. I'll also use some other methods of season extension to try and get those tomatoes to fruit a little longer into the season. I've got some shade cloth that I'll be using. I've got some surround, which is a wettable clay that you can spray on the foliage of your plants and keep the surface temperature of the leaves slightly lower. Of course, that's also going to interfere with photosynthesis, and I've never used it really on tomatoes or anything. I do have it up on my citrus. After I brought those back out, I wanted to kind of give those a little protection, and it actually seems to have forced them to make a lot more new growth, which is definitely a good thing with my citrus. I also add quite a bit of nitrogen fertilizer to those citrus. The cilantro will be bolting here pretty soon. I'll let a few of them go to flower and save the seeds. Keep some coriander for cooking with and for replanting next year. So yeah, the carrots won't bolt. They're biennial. So, but yeah, I've got a lot of different stuff in here, and I just need to get some space for these tomatoes over here. Went down to my local feed store because I didn't start any of my favorite tomato seeds, which are these Purple Cherokee. Absolutely best tomato, hands down. I don't care what anybody tells you. These are the way to go. And I don't know where I put my little garden trowel. But anyway, I'm not gonna do that right now. I just wanted to let you guys know that's where those cabbages went. They're getting cut out. I'll go ahead and cut out this green one too, because it's just, I mean, it's not really gonna do too much. I also planted some strawberries in here yesterday, and I've got a few more of those that I want to go in this bed as well. So yeah, that's like a golf ball size. Let's see if I can. Oh, like a golf ball size cabbage right there. That's just not worth sacrificing the space in the bed, or at least not to me anyway. You know, that's all subjective, I guess. So yeah, I've put some marigolds in here recently, some nasturtium. I think that's Fiesta Blend nasturtium. What else have I seeded pretty recently? Like I said, the strawberries. I got 3 different varieties of strawberries. No, 4. Let's see, this is Pretty in Rose right here. So let's see if I can. Pretty in Rose. They're supposed to have pink flowers. And then there's another one that's Pretty in Pink. That one's Seascape over there. Got Eversweet right there. Anyway, so these are live plants, not bare root. I like to, I mean, you know, if I'm gonna plant in spring, then I'm definitely going with live plants. And I can't ever find strawberry plants in fall, so what are you gonna do? So yeah, that's just about it. This is slowly kind of becoming more of a perennial bed. Like I said, I've got strawberries in here. Ooh, I hate wasps. Ooh, I hate wasps. And they seem to love me, man. Got some garlic chives that'll perennialize and reseed and all kinds of stuff. Probably get pretty invasive in this bed. Some onion chives. I've got some lemongrass, which is not perennial. But yeah, so I like this bed. It's my favorite bed because it's got the best soil. But I'm definitely still working on these other beds and the beds in the back. We'll do some videos back there here soon, but I don't know if you guys watched my last video, or one of my last videos, maybe it was 2 videos back, but I accidentally dug some wood chips into that far back bed, so it may end up laying fallow for the remainder of the spring and summer. It'll probably be ready by fall, but who knows. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. Keep this video pretty short. Really not a lot going on just yet. Like I said, everybody else is just really gun shy about getting things planted up this time of year. I just can't afford to do that. I want this to be a very productive garden, and I didn't plant my Purple Cherokees last season, so I'm definitely trying to get these in ground and get some early harvest. So anyway, follow along, like and subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.